welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me. I hope that you can learn something new today. Go ahead and give me a like and a subscribe and share the video. Let's share the knowledge with everybody. And thanks again. Hey there, if you want to kind of help your water situation, make it a little easier, this way I'm going to show you what I've done and what I should have done a long time ago. This is by far my most favorite thing to do. The little cups on the bucket. Okay, so the water I used, you know, that rubber pan, and I used a 5-gallon bucket. But what I did was, like, not on this one. This is that same feed bucket. I'm just showing you what I had done on the others. I drilled 2 small holes, like, up in here, right? And then I would flip it upside down. Ugh, of course, my handle's bugging me. So I would flip it upside down, just like that, in there, in those little holes right there, and then the water would stop coming out when it got to the little holes. And it was fine, but for me and my back, I can't be flipping them buckets. So that's why I am loving those little cups so very much, because it makes life so much easier. Just can drag the hose in and fill them right up. And look here. So I went to Academy. I don't know if you have one by you. I think this is a 6 or 7 gallon bucket. This is the food bucket. I should have done this years ago. I do the deep litter method, and it works great so we don't get all kinds of mud and whatever in here. But this particular corner, I'm going to show you what I did have, and now this. I went from 3 bags of Land Pellets crumbles a week down to 1.5 because of those little food saver ports. All right, so my one DIY one that I did it worked fine, but I wasted a lot. I have some big holes that I did in the bottom of 5-gallon buckets. I can still use these, and that's why I haven't got rid of it. But I put that in there, in the feed pan, and then it would spill out in there, and then they could get to it, and it was fine. Well, kinda, but not really, right? So that particular method wasted a ton of food. I have a lot of chickens, and let me tell you what, there was food on the ground, way too much of it. So, we went to the other method, and I am so happy. So save yourselves some money. All right, so that food bucket I just showed you in the hen coop, the pink bucket. So what we're doing here is this is a bunch of food that I did dig out from there. So we're wetting it down because it is composting like crazy. I'm going to include the ingredients of that chicken food that's being composted right here. This is not going to go to waste, y'all. So yeah, the chickens didn't eat it. No, I'm not going to waste it. And I'm going to tell you all about that by the time I'm done. Now, let's talk about these ingredients a minute that are composting over in that other pile I showed you. So here, like, nothing's going to go to waste. Look at that. So you've got the corn and the wheat, and that can compost before it goes in. But you've got zinc, and you've got copper, and calcium, and lime, which is another form of calcium. And you've got all of these vitamins added in right there. So none of that feed that was in my coop is going to go to waste at all. I'm going to put it in the garden. I'm going to spread it on top. And then I'm going to till it all in. So, and those vitamins right there, the plants are going to utilize all of those vitamins for their needs. And then they're going to feed us a different way. So that's when I'm saying that I didn't, definitely am not going to waste it. I'm not going to throw it out. We use everything. We use the goat droppings. We use the straw. We use, you know, any hay that gets moldy. chicken feed like that. No, we don't necessarily give it to the animals because, yeah, you can't do that. You'll make your animals sick if you give them moldy feed or hay. But it doesn't go to waste in the garden or the compost bin at all. So don't even think about throwing your stuff away like that. Use it, use it, use it for your garden. Your plants, the cell structure in them, oh, they're going to love all of that stuff. They so are. I'm so excited. That's actually cheaper than some of the plant food I had used before. It's a lot cheaper than the plant food I had used. And look at all of that. And so, okay, so I need to smash those up. Those eggs didn't do anything in the incubator. I'm pretty sad. But I'm trying to get another garden bed going. There's all kinds of chicken compost and goat compost and leaves. We took a bunch of our leaves and we tilled them in. And then, of course, this brown cardboard, it breaks down beautifully. The worms love that stuff for some reason. But we don't waste anything. So if it goes back to the worms feed the garden. Or if my worm tower is too full, I just put it straight in the bed. And then I'll go till it in again. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.